Welcome to this episode with me, Matt Peacock of Peacock Landscapes. It's great to have you with me. Now today we are looking at Japanese knotweed. In case you don't know what it looks like, this is at a very early stage at about probably 20-30 centimetres. Now if you don't know much about knotweed is one of the worst things probably that you can find in your garden. I hate to fill you with horror, but this stuff can grow at a rate of 10 centimetres a day. It came over from Japan about 100 years ago as an ornamental plant, but unfortunately it's got rampant. In Japan they have other plants and other bugs in the air that keep it down and keep it at bay, and it's not so much of a problem over there. However, over here in our climate, Japanese knotweed creates an incredibly big problem for private garden users and also construction companies as well, found on construction sites, usually because this stuff can lay dormant in the ground for up to 20 years and then come up when aggravated maybe by building work, which is exactly what I have a case of here. This was built just over a year ago, and we now have some knotweed that's come up. So how do we treat it? We treat it one of three ways. You could dig it out. Okay, you need to be incredibly careful when digging it out to make sure that you really do get everything, and you then have two options. So the first way is to dig it out and then burn it, or the second way is to dig it out and the Environment Agency advise that you should dig it out and bury it under 5 meters of earth. I know it sounds like a lot, but that is the severity of this plant or weed in this case. The third option, which is what we're going for today, because we don't want to aggravate it anymore, we're going to be spraying this knotweed with, I've got a stronger poison than your shop bought weed killers, but if the most efficient one would be Roundup. I'm no advertiser for it, however Roundup is known to be the best weed killer that you could use on it, that you could buy from your local DIY store. So when doing it, make sure that you use protective clothing, wear some gloves, and spray it thoroughly. Okay. Now with this case, I'm going to be coming back to this knotweed every 6 weeks to 2 months to check on it and to also spray it. Now it can take up to 3 years as a treatment. It may be a little bit less if you're lucky, okay, but have 3 years in mind. I know it sounds bad, but we really want to get rid of this stuff because we don't want it to spread, okay? And you need to be careful, because if it starts spreading into your neighbour, they would not be best pleased and don't want to have any kind of case on your hands there. So I hope that's helpful. This is me, Matt Peacock from Peacock Landscapes, www.peacocklandscapes.co.uk. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and share this video on all your social media platforms, and email it to the people that you think might benefit from this video. Thanks for being with me now. Bye bye.